Hey guys, what's happening? Yeah, Elton here. Not Elton John, that's for sure. No. Not only do I not even have any kind of money at all compared to that guy, completely different. The only thing that me and him have in common is our name. The fact that we both sing, and you know, I'm sort of an entertainer, so to speak, you know. So I honestly don't remember when they built, you know, whatever, when they paved this, not paved, but when they like made this, you know, this path here. Recently they blocked it off, and I'm sure it's because of these freaking dumb people. They think they can just drive in here like it's okay, like nobody's gonna notice, nobody's gonna care. But you know, what can I tell you? More than ever, I live in a city of incompetent people, or maybe just incompetent, maybe just stupid, or both. Just no mindfulness, you know what I mean? Just because somebody lives in their van or truck or whatever doesn't mean they're stupid, by the way. Because I have a friend who's you know, if you remember Andrew, you know, he lives in his van. The guy's proud of it. He's a non-consumer, non-conformist. He's a minimalist. Good for him. Takes a lot of balls to do something like that. He might actually be smarter than most people when you think of it. You know, it's it depends on how you see it, you know. It's like the expression, the glass is either half empty or half full, right? It depends how you see things. So I like to think I'm one of those people sometimes. Of course, we're next to the CN main line here. I've been there a few minutes standing over the overpass. This is Montreal-Toronto Road, which by the way becomes Saint-Jacques Boulevard over there, but it didn't stay Saint-Jacques because it splits off to go into Montreal West, and it stays Saint-Jacques up until it becomes Montreal West, which was used to be a municipality, then it merged like all the other municipalities to Montreal in 2002, I think. So that part of Saint-Jacques, that little part there, a few blocks, called Avon. Now I remember I checked the battery, it's only at 42%. I don't know how long it's gonna film for. Now it's showing like 38% in the yellow. And the other battery I accidentally killed. So maybe what I'll do is, worst case scenario, if I don't get too far with this, maybe I'll just film with my phone, which I know you guys love the shaking on that thing, but hey, gets the job done, because the GoPro is amazing, but man, that has ever sucked battery even more than my Nikon camera. And that has a great picture, which I really miss using it. I'm going to start using it soon when it gets a little warmer. Get a better bag for myself there to have it around my shoulder, because it is worth it, you know. When you don't have to worry about the focus as an issue. It's a great camera for zooming in on things. Really beautiful quality, you know what I mean? And soon enough I'll be able to check those. Yeah, as a matter of fact, yeah, that's the thing. I transferred a video, right, like I think last night, and I forgot the camera was plugged in, so it never shuts off automatically. So just, you know, I was like, oh shit, that's a good thing I had another camera charge, because I want to make it a point to try to use this thingamajig a little more than usual. Yeah, try to avoid all this freaking vandalism. This is a criminal offense here, eh? It's really not cool. Again, there's so much of it in this city. It's so rampant that, again, I'm really convinced that even if you know, like parents have kids, they probably, like, you know, condone and say, oh, it's okay if my Johnny does that, you know, he's just expressing his ways and all this stupid fucking bullshit, man. You know, you see me doing graffiti? No, I paint on canvas, and before I paint on canvas I did drawings on paper, all kinds of paper, heavy paper, office paper. I even have a lot of drawings from I did one before I was 10 years old. Tried to contact Grant earlier. I don't know what's going on with him. I talked to him in a few days, and I thought maybe he'd want to. Last time I came here, I might have been with him. I think so. I'm not sure. Can't really remember. Well, at least it's not a completely white sky, eh? It's not too bad, not too horrible. It's funny because I never did a walk-in video here before. I did I remember I filmed part of a bike ride out here once, maybe half of it. Anyway, there's what the Nikon I was talking about with the lens. You can zoom in so many, like, miles, even kilometers, that it's really amazing. And especially with the stuff I film with all the vehicles driving by all the way down there, you know, you can spot a Mac R series getting off over here onto the overpass or whatever, you know what I mean? Let's check those signals, see if there's anything green coming. I'm hoping you're gonna get to see some freight action or any kind of trains to go with this. It's obviously one of the reasons why I came here. Yeah, that's lovely. Look, like, you know. And yes, snow, man. Holy cow, I haven't seen a fresh snow like this on the ground, I think, in a month, or close to, anyway. Like, holy cow, man. It's nuts. Dead wood. We only got about 5 centimeters, I think. Of course, you know me, like a lot of you guys, I wish I'd gotten more, because then it's snow removal time, right? That's when the heavy equipment and dump trucks really shine, or I should say get more dirty, actually, for that matter. Still can't see those signals. They're always better, those train signals. You can always see them way more, of course, at the low, not the low sun, but yeah, like dusk, you know, nighttime. It's clear as day, except it's night. Well, I'm not just doing this for your benefit, but I'm also doing this for my benefit. I've been down the past few days there to like friggin' bipolar. It ain't no joke, man, I'll tell you, you know what I mean? Like, of course, I have my own personal demons, you know, to contend with my anxiety and lack of confidence and where I stand in life, and how I've committed myself way too much to this, you know, never stopping obsession with recording videos of vehicles, trucks, and old cars, emergency vehicles responding, and trains, and occasionally elevators and planes, and blah blah blah. It's crazy, it's nuts. Don't get me wrong, I'm proud of it, but in another sense I'm also like, man, I'm ashamed of myself, because I feel like life in a way has passed me by. I don't have a lot of friends. I've been single my whole life practically. I could do a story on me. I'm like one of these freaking guys that Mike and well, what's his name, Mike Wolf, and oh my god, what's his name, the bearded guy. He had a bad health reason. Why can't I remember his name? Mike and Frank Fritz. Yeah, that's right. They are from American Pickers. When they were going around, you know, seeing all these guys' collection to buy antiques and stuff. I mean, man, I'll tell you something. Oh no, listen, some of these guys you meet that were like me, you could see they've probably almost never been with anybody, and it's just complete obsessive compulsive collecting, hoarding, whatever you want to call it. Of course, there's the guy Mole Man that comes into my head easily. The guy who man, the guy oh, I don't want to cover the mic. The guy who, like, he literally lived in the ground, like in a sort of a labyrinth of like very tight twists and turns to get around. Like, I would have like I think a panic attack from claustrophobia being in there, really, you know. I still, you see, that's how bad my eyesight is. I still cannot see what those signals say. So now I really have this on the right settings, though. I think it really is 1080 60. I talked about this before, because before, for some reason, I was like, why is the camera always at 24 DPI? It's supposed to be at 60, but actually there's a dumb feature on this phone where you actually have two settings. So one is like basic 1080 24 FPS, the other one is like I don't know, linear, I think, something like that, and it's like, yeah, 1080 60 FPS. It's so stupid. Like, why anyway, I don't know. Look at these guys, look at these freaking idiots, fucking idiots. Sorry, that's right, it's not freaking, never mind. I'm not gonna be like, fuck them, idiots. Look at this. There were 3 kids that died many years, like 10 or more years ago, right at the Turcotte interchange down there, because they were on freaking drugs, and they had earplugs in there, they had music playing, and they got hit by a train, for Christ. All 2 or 3 of them died. Imagine that. How'd you like you to find out your little Billy there? He's going out, you know, in the middle of the night to do this crap. I hope they get reported. Seriously, I hope this. Oh, I'm sure the CN engineers. What are they gonna do? And they probably scatter like rats. They see a headlight or something. I don't know where the fuck they run to. It's just unreal. Like, all this stuff would never exist years ago. This is the part of me that resents this city. Like I continuously say, we're turning into more like New York City. I like New York. I've been there. I want to go back. But those are the disgusting parts of it. I mean, you like this shit, whatever, you know. I mean, whatever. It's not my style. I just I think it's no class, really. I don't care how talented you are. It's not classy. You're just rocking a boat, man. I hope you get caught. Je spite soit faire la tropique. Oh, laisse, laisse de tabarnak faire du graffiti dans les murs, là. Whoa, look how fast I used that. What is it at now? 28% already, the battery. It was already like, I started like 10 minutes ago. I think at 39. Terrible. Come on, trains! Well, it's a Sunday, right? I mean, it's, what are we today? The 10th of March, 2024. It's probably, excuse me. I didn't smoke anything. It's probably about 3:30, I figure. 1,500 hours and 30 minutes. Usually you see somebody walking by here with their dog. It's pretty common. I met a couple of nice people, you know. The only thing about the tracks, though, is like, the treks, when you're a train spotter, treks are far. You have to have a lens that zooms in. Even my camera, the phone, the freaking camera and the Samsung, yeah, it's a good high quality image, but it's not amazing, especially if you zoom in. Then you're even more shaking and zoom in. It's yeah, it is what it is. There's the Super C, back of the Super C. I guess they put that sign there so people spot it from the highway. Oh, there it is, honey. Okay, next exit. Yeah, Montreal to on the road. God, that joke I just made actually reminded me of reminded myself of a best friend I used to have. It's too bad he fell off like another friend. Yeah, like I keep saying over and over again, as you know, if you're a big nostalgic like me, I know a couple of people like that, it's nostalgia can hurt you. It's like it doesn't want to let you go. It's like your brain can't let it go, because then your life isn't measuring up to the good times that time. I guess it's like if you know, you lost a boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, you know, wife, husband. It must be like that. It must be hard. You know, of course, in some cases, I guess maybe it would be hard because they didn't, you know, the person was abused by said person. You know, here we are. So, well, I'm lucky. I may have not been lucky in having good eyesight and be able to drive the things I love that I repeatedly film and make models of and do paintings of. But, and you know, my brain is a little bit of a chemical imbalance, or quite a bit actually. And I've said before in a few videos, I'm a miracle, you know, like seriously, I could be dead. I have my good family and great family, and my passions and some friends to keep me going on this rough road of life. Yeah, that's, geez, I just veered off. I was going to say something related to that, and I don't remember what the hell it was now, for crying out loud. Jesus, Murphy. Oh yeah, I never was abused. So many people unfortunately were abused, right? They were hit or whatever as kids, and that's terrible. And oh yeah, that's another reason why I'm feeling down lately. It's just not my own. If it's not my own insecurities, lack of business is terrible, of course. For the past week, it's shit. The painting I'm working on, it's great. It's getting almost done there, but still a lot of work. It's daunting to do paintings of motorcycles because they have so much detail in them. There's so much detail in that motorcycle, that Honda I'm doing. So, yeah, rambling on as usual. Where's the frickin' trains? Yeah? I gotta make sure this thing's freaking recording still, because I'm gonna drain that battery right till the end, baby. We're gonna see how far we can actually see. Right now it's not even like, oh yeah, actually let's look at the weather actually on my phone. Let's look at I really wish I brought my sunglasses. So you see the sun is right there. Low pressure system, you know, let's see here. It is, it's 3 degrees, but it's very humid. Look at that barometer. How come that barometer keeps dropping down to 99? That's usually a sign under 100 and less barometer kilopascals. It's like sign of severe weather. She ain't stable, eh? She ain't stable. Whoa, man, unreal though. Look, in the freaking Newfoundland, Labrador, they got like, what was it again? Like 60 to 80 centimeters of snow, for crying out loud. That's like not even long after, oh, nice coach over there. After Nova Scotia got bombarded with the same amount of snow. It's nuts, man. And I wasn't sure I was gonna walk all this, but I probably will anyway. It's a half hour, about 25 minutes, I don't know. I'm certainly not in a hurry because, mind you, I'm a little tired too because I walked from my place to Frontenac Metro and feel like taking the buses or scrap. And the 125 is almost always scrap now, thanks to those stupid transit motherfuckers. Can't stand this goddamn company, let alone putting almost all the scraps in the east end of Montreal. Those fucking guys. Anyway, and what was the other thing I was gonna say? Yeah, not only that, like again, what I did is I took the 90, I got off at Saint Jacques and Cavendish with the Tims. I couldn't believe how busy that Tims was. I'd never seen that Tim Hortons so busy in my life. It's crazy. Anyway, and then I walked basically to here from there. So that's not a really short walk, you know. There's actually, you know, a couple of guys living in the area. People are nuts, man. I'm telling you, man, the more I get older, the more I get weary about being in the city, especially in the metro. Especially in the metro. The lady, she hears me, she knows what I'm talking about. It's just a bunch of friggin' lunatics down there. They're drug addicts, they're drunks, they're I mean, man, they're homeless, whatever. It doesn't even matter that they don't bother me. It's the fact that they're there. It's that they're not supposed to be there. That's not how it's supposed to be. There was always one or two, you know, what are these disturbed individual mental case, whatever you want to call them, you know, but now they're like practically living in there and sleeping on the benches, and it's not supposed to be like that, you know. Like, again, it's a stupid bleeding heart society. Who the frig ever said that was okay? I don't understand it. I don't get it. How is that okay? That just gives them all another reason to stay homeless on the street. Seriously? And I tell you before, if I didn't say it in my last video, okay, yeah, I do have to find a part-time job. Yeah, income is low, money's not coming in like it used to be. But I'll tell you one thing, if I didn't have the stuff selling or YouTube revenue, you can be sure I'll be pressed to find a job real fast. Because what am I gonna do, you know? What, welfare? Who's to say they give me anything because I receive monies, right? Well, by the way, you see that crane over there? Can you see that? It's the problem with this thing. As much as it costs, you can't zoom in on anything. Scrap! Anyway, yeah, see, that thing is next to the Lachine Canal. You can't see the Lachine Canal past that hump, basically on the other side of the highway in the back of all the commercial buildings, Lachine Canal. So that was a crane for the cargo ships, you know? I still can't see those signals down there. Oh, I can sort of see them now, actually. I don't know, looks like a lot of red, could be a green. Oh man, I should have worn my sunglasses though. The sun is making it hard to see even the camera, the viewfinder. Oh yeah, the freaking battery's almost finished. Been filming for 17 minutes. I think that's it. I'm basically gonna stop this video. It's gonna stop, basically. That's what the video is gonna end. So again, I want to thank you in advance for watching, and you know, again, check me out on Patreon, even though I mention all the time, hardly ever does anything, I guess, because I'm a friggin' loser. So, but whatever, I try, and I try. You have to try, you know. And especially, I think it'd be cool if some of you are from Montreal, you haven't been here in a long time, you never saw this, you know. Like, this is, like, I don't know, I think Kader probably I don't know who came up with this. Like, you know, I'm not against everything the plant did, but this is really cool. This is, you know, couldn't have cost really too much to just get a, you know, bulldozer in here and just pave a path. I mean, really, you know, like, and this here, sculpt this out with a few shrubs, and you know, hey, they pissed away our money in a lot worse things than that. That is for sure. That is for sure. Actually, it's funny because I wanted to film today too, not because obviously it's a nice day, and for one thing, it's great that there's no wind, but no, it's because I wanted to check this thing in the rain, because I didn't know until I read the instructions that this thing is actually impermeable, it's waterproof. Okay, I don't know if I said the right term in French. How come you still have your leaves on you there, little guy? Must have been a late bloomer. Well, somewhere around here, there's the getting closer to the Rose Bowl, I guess. Yeah, so basically when I walked here from the Cavendish, I was basically up there. Saint-Jacques Street is way up there, if you don't know Montreal. So I guess you could say this is literally like a cliff. It's just, you know, we don't want to fall down it though, because you got all those trees everywhere and branches on the ground. So yeah, trying to listen in for some trains there. Well, I guess you're not going to see a train then, eh? Yeah, because this thing's running out of juice fast. I don't know, it's at 14%. Maybe you will. Let's go see here and take a look and peek. It'd be nice to finish with what I also wanted to include in a walking video and not just film it separately like I would have usually. But let's take a look here. Looking east towards Saint-Henri, and that bridge right there, that's the Turcotte interchange, which of course was all redone years ago, because the other one was practically going to fall apart. It was at the end of its life, 50 years. Oh, wait a minute. I think I see a train coming right when I stepped up on this mound. I think there's a train coming there. And if it's a freight especially, I'm going to actually whip out my my phone. I'm gonna get that ready. I'm gonna see if I can film both at the same time. And if this one, the battery fails, then the phone will take over. Because I can't see well down there. I don't know, man. Or am I hallucinating, or is there a train over there? I thought I saw something, or maybe it's moving really slowly. It doesn't have a clear. Actually, one of the things also I love about the phone is I don't have to stop the recording. I can just pause it, actually. Oh, there's no, I don't see anything there. Crying out loud. Oh boy. Well, like I told Grant, and he has actually he concurred, of course, because the winter has been so bizarre here that there was only 2 snow removal operations since the beginning of December. That's not a lot at all. So again, before all this fresh snow came down overnight this morning, there's nothing. With a little mound of snow here and there, that's it. So I think it's still possible that might see something else, especially a big dump. I think within the next coming weeks, even in the beginning of April, it's very possible. It's not impossible. I've even seen it snow on the 1st of May. I even have a picture that I took out my window from my kitchen in my apartment in Verdun back in 09 or 10. And yeah, that was neat. Well, it wasn't accumulation really. It was just, you know, but it snowed on the 1st of May. It's pretty depressing. Look at all these some nice Christmas trees for you there, eh? For a little idea for next year. No, I'm kidding. Don't come and cut down trees. Don't do like Clark Griswold there. I'll take another little peek here. Make sure I don't fall over the freaking cliff here and into the fence. Or that moat. There's kind of a moat, I think, down there. No, there's no freaking trains there. I don't even see a green signal. That's all right. I'm not in a rush. Like I said, I love how there's no wind, because last couple of days was very windy. Last few days. It's Sunday. When I was out on freaking... mind you, when I was out though on Friday, that was gorgeous day. I don't even think there was some wind, but it was just gorgeous. And if you used to watch all my videos, that was the afternoon. I was downtown, and I got the idea to start walking up Côte des Neiges from Sherbrooke, you know, where it gets really steep. And that's where I filmed that piece of shit scrap there that was like trying to start like tuck. It sounded like it had no compression, or was firing on 1 or only 2 cylinders. I don't know. I think it threw a rod or something. And I was there because I went to do a walking video, as I'm sure you've seen already by now, the walking video on Cedar to Pine Avenue. Beautiful video, even though it was set on the wrong setting. I can save it to my computer, but I can't watch it on my computer because I don't have the memory and the settings off, because again, the camera just kept going automatically to 1080, 24 frames per second, but it's supposed to be 60 frames per second. So that's what the computer is geared to. Oh yeah, the battery's in the red now. We're draining it all. I was actually happy that it went all the way this way and went this far, because I've been recording now for 23 minutes, the same amount of time I was recording for when I did that that video yeah, on Friday of said the streets I was talking about. I was on there. Beautiful Cedar Avenue and Pine Avenue. Really gorgeous old buildings. I could live there, no problem. There's no graffiti up there. There's no losers, white trash, no class people there, let me tell you. That's a nice view. Yeah. Yeah, don't mind me just catching my breath. I can admit it. As much as these glasses fit me well, I look cooler with sunglasses. I look kind of like a nerd like this, you know, with my friggin'... I thought about, you know, dyeing my hair whatever color, but I'm like, it's just gonna turn gray again and white, so whatever, just go with it, I guess. One train, maybe like a V or something. Oh, and I can't even see how this thing is finished. It's not even giving me a percentage anymore of how much battery is left. Now we're at 25 minutes. Come on, train! Somebody give me a horn down there. You know those people. Hey, let me give you shit with my car. I stole that from somebody. It's funny. Yeah, gonna be a train, and the camera's gonna stop like right there, right in the train zone there. Oh yeah, that's steam, by the way. It's not smoke, that's steam, I think, coming from the Kruger recycling plant. Yeah. Or as Frank Costanza would call it, Cougar. Oh, I think it's starting to rain again. Here comes the rain again, washing away like a memory. No trains. There's some people over there. Well, sorry guys, but you know, when it comes to trains in general, here's the deal. There's really not a lot going on during the day. It's really more of a late afternoon, evening thing. You know, you got more passenger trains at rush hour, and there are more freight trains as well, because the yards are busy putting the trains together during the day, morning and afternoon. So, still recording. Like I said, I want to just kill this battery right off. I should anyway, because I bought two of them in on Amazon, and yeah, they make you a deal you can't refuse. I think, what did I pay for it? I think it was like 2 batteries for like 50 bucks. Pretty good considering, you know. So all right, yeah, come on now, die already. I'm impressed this thing recorded for this long. Oh boy. Well, this isn't too good, because I wanted to like take a whiz here, because I'm the whiz. Oh yeah, I remember this here. Oh yeah, no, I do see the percentage now. Look at that. It's at 7. No, it's at God, I can't see, for crying out loud. I think it's 7%. God, the quality is amazing, even on a shitty day like this, you know. Oh, go back up here. Check it out. Check it out. Going to work on Monday. Check it out. Da, 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 da. Check it out. It's all they learned about living. It's all we ever learned about living. Good old John Mellencamp. This beautiful, amazing, country-inspired rock and roll. Amazing lyrics for the working man. All right, that's it, guys. Thanks again for watching. By the way, and as I mentioned before, yeah, if you want to send me something as a gratuity, be much appreciated. eltonmcfall@hotmail.com through a e-transfer, or you want to send me something through PayPal, by all means,